Hi everybody, this is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. And in this video, I'm going to be visiting another project that's all about decentralization, that's all about privacy, and that's all about censorship resistance.
Take the first step towards online privacy. Get NordVPN.
Apollo had produced the ultimate hardware wallet for your cryptocurrency assets, probably the most secure hardware wallet going. Use my affiliate link and the code for a discount. Please follow me on Twitter and join my official Telegram announcements channel. Also, please follow me on bittube.video. You can also follow me on Odyssey. These are both censorship resistant platforms, and every now and then I am going to post a video which isn't going to be on YouTube. Hey Matt, thank you so much for making yourself available.
Hey man, how's it going?
Very, very well. It's been a long, long while since we spoke, a long time.
Yeah, maybe a couple of years, maybe a year and a half. Like that.
Yeah.
It's a long time in crypto, that's for sure.
That's right. It's a lifetime in crypto. Half a Bitcoin cycle or something.
Yeah, we should start measuring that time in Bitcoin cycles now.
That's right.
It's been half a Bitcoin cycle.
Oh my God, that old. Okay, now you are co-founder of freespeak.online.
Freespeak.tv, yeah.
Freespeak.tv, sorry. Yeah. Freespeak.tv, and that is a decentralized blogging platform that's built on the Hive network. Do you just want to give us a general overview of FreeSpeak and how it connects to Hive?
Yeah. So FreeSpeak is primarily focused on videos, and it sits on top of Hive. It runs on top of Hive and the Hive account structure. They also run, which basically is really good at managing an account structure that you own. So when you open a Hive account, you own your account. There is no company, there is no CEO or centralized layer underneath that controls a majority of the tokens that can regulate your account at that point. So that's why one of the reasons we really like Hive, because it means that you own your social media account outright. We call it true ownership. And then that also means that all of your followers lists, your communities, your tokens, your content, your account history, it's all owned by you on that distributed layer. So that's really, really important, because it means it basically takes, where at the moment with Web 2, they own your account and they can turn you off anytime they like. On Web 3, you own your account, everything that comes with it in that way, so that there is no centralized entity that can go regulate your account away out of existence. That's massively powerful for the future, because it means that the people will have the power again, and the platforms will just basically behave as skins. And they'll be vying for people to visit the platforms to go use them, rather than telling people, if you're a naughty boy and you talk about too much crypto, then you're going to get banned off,
That's right.
So that's one reason that we use Hive. And then on the side of that, we're currently building something called the Speak Network, which sits next to Hive. Now, Hive's really, really good at storing text content, and it's one of the best text-based blockchains in the world. But the Speak Network will allow us to use the IPFS network to incentivize video storage, and other types of storage like NFTs, image storage, and maybe even some text storage as well we're looking to. So that we've got this kind of side network next to Hive that complements it and allows the Hive ecosystem as a whole to store almost any type of content going out there. And it's all done peer-to-peer. There is no centralized entity behind it again. So we're building the Speak network, and then FreeSpeak kind of sits and operates on top of both of those, basically.
Okay, and how long has Speak been going?
Speak, well, it's not really going yet. We've envisaged it for the last year and a half, because we needed something to run FreeSpeak in a decentralized way, because we want to disintermediate ourselves from everything that we do and kind of stick to the decentralized ethos, of course. So the Speak network is something that's been kind of coming into conception over the last year and a half, but really solidified about 9 months ago, and we've been documenting it. We've got a light paper out. And over the last 6 months or so, we've been working hard to get a proposal together. And this is the cool thing about the decentralized world. With Hive, there is a decentralized Hive fund, which is a big pot of money that basically the Hive community transferred from Justin Sun's account to the Hive community's account during the hard fork of Hive when Justin Sun was attacking Steem. So that money then now, basically the community can put proposals in, and if the proposals voted in by the community, the project receives that money to execute the project. So we've just been funded in that way by the Hive community to build the Speak network. We're one of the biggest funded projects on Hive now, so we're really, really excited about that, and we've got the funds to finish this off. So we're just kind of moving all full steam ahead on the Speak network at the moment. That should be out and operating somewhere around May, June next year. We'll see. You know what technology is like, though. It can take longer, it can be shorter. We'll see.
Yes.
But yeah, we're truly excited about that because it really provides a foundation for free speech for video content going forwards on Web3, and just building the new world, baby.
Okay. And does it run using the Hive coin, or does it have its own? Will it have its own token?
It will have its own separate token ecosystem. Yeah.
Right, but it doesn't as yet. That'll happen in.
It's got the test net is happening in about 2 to 3 weeks' time for the token system. Yeah. Okay,
because there are the platform is up and running. There are people that are uploading their videos on there. Cryptoverse has got a channel on there. The Marketing Monk. Mm-hmm. So how is that happening? And people can reward people for the videos that they do. How do they do that when you've got no token?
Yeah, so at the moment, ThreeSpeak is running on the Hive network, and the Hive network is a separate reward system. So basically, if you create content on the Hive network and the community likes it, then they'll upvote your content. And the more stake that upvotes your content, the more control over the rewards pool that piece of content gets. And so the more money is sent to that piece of content. So if you get like a guy with a massive stake that upvotes your video, new Hive is created and distributed to your video, and then after 7 days you can cash it out. So we distribute tens of thousands of dollars a week worth of crypto just from our accounts on Hive, but then we've got all the other accounts that also upvote content on Hive. So ThreeSpeak is well supported by our accounts for sure. It's one of the incentives that we provide people. Basically, if you post to ThreeSpeak or any other Hive front end and your content does really well, which means it brings traffic, people comment on it, then we're keeping a close eye on that. And if it does really well compared to the other contents in that time frame, in that kind of 4 or 5 hour period, then we'll give it the upvotes that it deserves and distribute currency to it. And then that currency is Hive at the moment, and that allows you then to own a piece of the Hive ecosystem. So you can either you can power it down and cash it out, or you can keep it powered up and you can actually upvote other people with that, and then they can get rewarded as well. Or you can vote on governance issues and things like that in the Hive ecosystem, so that you can actually be part owner and take part in the actual direction of the Hive ecosystem.
Right. Okay. And if people wanted to cash out, I mean, is Hive, is it liquid?
Yeah, it's all over the place. It's on Binance and Bittrex. It's on Huobi and various other exchanges as well that I can't think off the top of my head at the moment. Right. But yeah, you can definitely cash out quite easily. Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's go back to ThreeSpeak Online. So it's already up and running in a sort of beta version, and then you've got this fund from Hive, which is fully decentralized, a fork of Steem, and then you're going to be using it to develop ThreeSpeak further. So what are the features that you're going to be adding that it doesn't have right now?
So we're going to be using it to develop the Speak network, which is the network upon which ThreeSpeak will operate. Okay, and that basically allows us as a community to peer-to-peer store each other's videos on IPFS. Mm-hmm. And then as people get involved in the storage, and you can do that on your own computer or separate servers, the system will record what you're doing and then distribute new currency to you for having taken part in storage, having taken part in the encoding, the content delivery, what else? The validation within the network to check to see what you are storing is actually what you say that you're storing. So basically we're building in a monetary incentivization layer, sub-layer basically, that operates peer-to-peer, so that the users of the ecosystem can provide the infrastructure required to run a content platform without there being a centralized entity behind it. And that at the moment doesn't exist anywhere. There is no incentivization layer for content infrastructure. And what that means then is that any other platform would be able to go take that technology and implement it into their own platforms. And the main benefits are, and nearly all of these alternative platforms are going to need this at some point if they haven't got it already. It's going to be direct account ownership, so that your users will be able to own their own accounts. Followers lists and communities on the chain, so that they can't be deleted from you by any centralized entity. And when I say any centralized entity, I mean it's really important to make sure that this stuff is built on a foundation that is decentralized. Yeah. Because the majority of these chains are saying that they're decentralized, and they are not decentralized. They've given themselves pre-mines. They've given themselves little kind of side handers. They have vast majority control of the chains, and they're saying that they don't, but they do. Many of them say, "Oh, trust us. We'll decentralize over time." It's like this is supposed to be trustless technology. It's supposed to be trustless. So when you hear these buzzwords and pre-seeds and pre-mines, run a mile in our opinion. And so to go further, then you're going to have the ability for users to have their own tokens on a distributed layer, have their own NFTs on a distributed layer. So those are the kind of main Web3 features that you need to have these days. And we're just basically making it with the Speak network so that any platform can implement that stuff without having to do 6 months worth of engineering time. And they should be able to implement it within a couple of weeks once we're done. So it's a win-win all round, really. We see we're not asking people to pay for anything. It's all going to be free and open source. So yeah, that's basically what the Speak network will be.
Okay, and then what's it like in terms of the user experience for content creators, but also for viewers?
Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, we've made it as close as possible. So I know when you first tried signing up a couple of years ago, it was quite hard work at the time. Yeah. But basically, we set it up so that you sign in with an email address. So it's just like any other type of typical sign-in that you used to. And on the back end, it will automatically create for you a Hive account and attach that to your email address. And then it will operate in the background without you even knowing that you've got a Hive account. And then eventually, when you're ready, you can claim your keys to that account, and it'll send you an email with the keys on it. And then that means that then you can go cash out or log into any other of the apps in the Hive ecosystem with the same account. So really, you don't need to not have any special knowledge anymore. It's just a case of giving your password and your email address, and then everything else happens in the background, and you can upload straight away. You should give it a try again at some point, Rich. Let us know if it's as easy as difficult as it used to be.
It definitely sounds a whole lot easier.
It really is.
All right, and I'm not particularly techy, and I can be fabulously lazy at times with these things. So this seems more manageable. Okay.
Yeah, we hope so. Yeah.
And then what about user growth and viewer numbers? How's that going? How are people finding out about ThreeSpeak?
Yeah, I mean, we've got about 1,000 users per day that upload content, and it varies on the viewage. So at the moment, we've got Dr. Malone has started uploading his videos for the COVID stuff, and he's getting like 50,000 views a video. So our views have ticked up a little bit because of that. But we've got a good steady audience that's been there for the last 2.5 years, and we're still ticking out. We reward probably about $1,500, $2,000 a day worth of crypto every single day, just distributing it out. So if people want to get a piece of that, come upload. It's basically upload and mine crypto. As long as you get the views and the comments and the interactions, then you'll get some rewards for your content. So I mean, it's ticking along, and we've got a decent user base that's always been there. Where are the users coming from various places, but we're not going to focus on getting individual content creators and users across. We really want to be able to serve the platforms and allow them to implement this technology without having too much trouble, and then basically benefit from that. And as the network grows as a result of that, there's mechanisms in there that you need to have the token in order to support the volume throughput, and then that will grow demand for the token over time. So it works in a very similar way to Hive and resource credits, but I don't know if we've got enough time to go into that here.
No, perhaps not. There might be a subsequent video or something, right? But is there anything else you want to let us know about what's happening or what's coming up or ThreeSpeak that we haven't covered?
Well, at the moment we've just done a token claim drop. So our miner token is being dropped to people who hold Hive and Hive Power. That'll drop on the 6th of January. So it'll take a snapshot of your balances on the 6th of January. And then shortly after that, the claim drop will start, where you're able to claim 1/12 of your tokens each month. And then after that, you can plug those tokens into the network and start mining for the governance token and providing infrastructure, of course.
Right. Okay. The snapshot is on the 6th of January.
Correct.
Which gives people plenty of time after they've done their due diligence to buy up all the available.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Okay. All right. Sorry. Please carry on. I interrupted you.
It's all right. I can see your brain was like, buy up all available
Buy up all the Hive. That's right.
Just came out. And then after that, basically, there'll be a set of unclaimed tokens because not everyone's going to claim. And those tokens will go into a side DAO. that will allow people to vote on where those tokens are distributed to. So, for example, it may be that the community puts a proposal to distribute some of those tokens to BitChute, or distribute some of those tokens to, I don't know, any of the other competing platforms, and invite them to come take part in the mining. Store some of their videos on that network, peer to peer, and take part in the mining process and start earning some of the governance tokens, so that they have the piece of the ownership of the Web3 distributed video storage system of the future, basically.
Very good, very good. Well, listen, thank you so much. Matt, it's been so good to talk to you. And what people may not know, I think Matt and I, we were chatting for 45 minutes before we started recording the video, right? And great to hear that Dr. Robert Malone is posting his videos on your platform. That is so good. He did such great work. Okay.
Some great people.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to say, Crypto Rich makes out like he knows a lot less than he does, but in reality, you're a 45-minute chat before the call and you don't even know the time's gone.
That's right, that's right. We talked politics, and I do occasionally cover politics. I'm hoping to have Tom Luongo and Alexander Mercouris from the Duran on my channel soon. So far I've been managing once a month because I've been good enough to grace my channel. We have a great discussion there, so do watch out for that. And if you use 3Speak, if you don't use 3Speak, if you use Hive or don't use Hive, please do comment. Give me the ticker symbol for Hive or any other crypto, because all those comments, it's a very, very simple thing to do. Support my channel to grow. Join my official Telegram announcements channel, and you can find out what's going on, because I post all my videos there. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich and Crypto Matt signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.